Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Champagne Crypto, thank you for tuning in. The crypto pullback. Is this bullish or bearish? The crypto fake out. Here it looks like we started to gain some weight yesterday, and here we go again, a pullback. It seems like we're running short, coming up short here with the Bitcoin hitting 50,000, currently at 47. We're going to talk about the markets. Is this a pullback, a fake out? Bullish or bearish? Where are we as we continue to stack those bits and keep our eyes on the prize out here? Path to seven figures. Shout out to my boomers out there. We're going to talk about it. Guys, the chat box open. Excuse the brevity yesterday. I came in late, and then a bunch of people came in to the house. I wasn't able to complete the live stream how I wanted to. But nevertheless, the champ shows up to bat every single day. Whether it's up or down, I'm out here swinging the bat, ready for the grand slam out here, guys. Kaboom. Make sure you're joining the Discord. The link is down below. I'm constantly researching, sharing projects. I invite you to come on over and share your input, share your plays, ask some questions. We're building a community. Not like some of these fake Discords out there. You pull up on some of these Discords, guys. They got 75, 100,000, 200,000 people, and it's the same people talking. Guys, don't be faked out here. Don't be faked out. Some of these Discords are riddled with bots and a bunch of scammers and fakers. And you know, that's just the case with crypto. I mean, it attracts a lot of that. But if you're an OG crypto head and you're coming into a new space such as myself, like I haven't been much on Discord. So, you know, I'm starting to catch the vibes and see what's going on. There's a lot going on, but there's a lot of scammers, a lot of fakeness. And don't believe the hype when you pull up on some of these Discords. Most of these people are fake. Okay. Believe me, I've been online for a long time, and some of these projects, no one's ever heard of them. And then you pull up and there's like 100,000 people. Come on. You know what I mean? If the only place you're getting engagement on is on Discord and a little bit of engagement somewhere else, then those Discord followers are probably not legit. Let me give you an example. You know, the champ has 14, 15K subs over here over the past few years. All earned organically. Never have I ever promoted or run an ad or anything like that. I barely even comment on other people's videos. And now that I popped open the Discord, you can see there's like about 100, 200 people there. It ain't thousands of people off the bat. And, you know, all I'm trying to say is that keep an eye, okay? And some of these numbers are inflated. And people are doing social engineering out there to try to get you to believe that, you know, their project is hype or whatnot. So when you pull up onto a Discord server or you pull up onto a social media account that verify, when in doubt, verify. Go to other websites and see if they got an engagement. Because, like, look, if you got 200K on your Discord, but then you go to Twitter or YouTube and there's like, I don't know, 1,000 people, it doesn't really make sense. You see what I'm saying? So make sure that, you know, you weigh it out and you don't trust the science. Make sure you verify it. Make sure you test it. I was thinking about the other day. Everybody's like, oh, trust the science, trust the science. Listen, guys, science is not meant to be trusted. It's meant to be tested. It's a big difference out here. So know what you're doing out here. Know when to test and verify. Let's go ahead and check out the math to see what's up with what's going on here with the markets. Let me share my screen. Where's my screen? I still haven't even resetted this stream deck, but it's all good. Shout out to BTC there at 47,000. A lot of people are feeling some type of way about a $47,000 Bitcoin, but if you ask me, I think it's healthy. You're basically at 50K. What else do you guys want? I mean, you know, we've been up, we've been down, but you know, the $47,000 Bitcoin. You would have told me this last year, I would have been happy with this. Now the question is, are we going to see an all-time high this year? Probably not. There's only, you know, less than 2 weeks left. But, you know, anything's on the table, okay? Will we see all-time highs at 2022? I'm pretty sure about that. Even maybe Q1, okay? You know, it's been a wild year, and there's a lot of adjustments, a lot of, you know, money being shuffled around. It's going here, it's going there, the inflation. Everything's wild, okay? So, I mean, you know, a little pullback right now for the holidays is not out of context, honestly. I do think that when we hit that new year, watch out because it's going to pump. The fundamentals for crypto haven't changed. And in fact, I would say the fundamentals are even stronger now when you have an enormous amount of money being pumped in. The inflation's through the roof. So, I mean, it's going to catch up. $47,000 on Bitcoin. Shout out to Squares. He says he's still staking and baking. Indeed, I'm still staking and baking with most of my position. I had someone come in the chat this morning saying, "Oh, champ, are you still bullish on VVS?" LOL. Kind of snarky. I don't know if they were, being real or not. That's the thing with, typing. You don't know whether you're being snarky, you're being real or not. But I respond, yeah, guys, I still got a bag. I'm bullish on CRO, on AVAX, on Polygon, on Phantom. Listen, these second alternative, these layer, whether you call them layer one or second alternative, like, listen, they're alternatives to Ethereum and they're booming. They will boom even more, in my opinion. Polygon, AVAX, Solana, Phantom. Solana being the one that is not EVM, even though somehow it's sometimes compatible with the bridges. But, I'm specifically, bullish on EVM compatible. Okay. Although, some of these are not. But that's why Polygon, Polygon is good. And so is Phantom. In fact, I mean, I got more of a bag on Phantom, but I'm seeing, more people move on over to Polygon, with the NFT metaverse craze. Now that OpenSea supporting Polygon, that's probably going to bring more people in. And then on Polygon, you got the big blue chips, the Aves, the Sushi Swaps. They're already posted up, and maybe eventually you're going to get Uniswap out there as well. So it's looking like Polygon may be that leading alternative to ETH, the EVM one at least. I wouldn't sleep on AVAX, but, AVAX, although it's good and it's fast, the fees are higher. When if you do a 0.01 AVAX or, something like that, ends up being more than 0.01 Phantom or Matic for that matter. So that's what's going on. Let's see if there's anything else going on. Quick is down, which is the Matic AMM, ICE. I got a bag in ICE and it's been a tough hold. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been in the Danielle Siesta coins, the ICE, the Spells, the Time Wonderland, and the MIM in a pool over there on Beethoven that calibrates all of them. I believe it's like 40, 30, 30, 10 or something like that between the Danielle coins. It's a balancer type of account. And I'll be honest with you, it's bled more than 50%. Now, luckily, over the past week, I started dollar cost averaging selling, while the yield optimizer continues to compound. Every once in a while, I'll take some out. And then I've been shifting it around. But, as far as ICE and Spell, I'm still bullish on them, although they probably were a little overbought during this last bull. I'm still bullish on them, and I'll probably still hold a position, although, I've readjusted the size. Sometimes it's not about dumping the entire position. It's about readjusting your proportions. And I've said this too. It's like you always have to have not always, but I would suggest, in my opinion, I'm not your daddy, but I think it's valuable to have a position in stable coins, whether that position's 10%, 20%, 50%, 5%, that position should always exist. And then you recalibrate it, rebalance it, depending on your goals and your needs. Okay, some people, everybody's different. You see what I'm saying? But just trying to find, and then that may change depending on your risk tolerance. Like, look, BTC starts going over 50,000 to 55, closer to 60K. It's going to signal that things are a lot more bullish, and maybe you want to decrease your position in stable so that you can have a little bit more working capital on those altcoins that could be up and coming. Okay, and then the opposite holds true. Like things get bearish, you want to make sure you have a little bit more cushion. Okay, so, or you may find that perfect recipe and you can say, look, 10, 15, 20% for me is fine no matter where the market's going. I mean, I just keep it at that. Boom, 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 and I'm good. So, there's a lot of different strategies, but I think the strategy should include a stable, and, whether that stable is 50% or 5%, that should be up to you. Shout out to Square, shout out to Cryptmatic. Guys, make sure you're sharing this over there on the disc. Share this thing on the Discord. I believe Cryptmatic may have shared already. I know he usually does. General over here. Boom. Thank you, Cryptmatic. Yeah, crypto fake out, bearish or bullish. Listen, I'm still bullish. Okay. This is kind of it looks like a crypto fake out. I'm still bullish though. I'll be honest with you. But we may have to wait till the new year. Okay. Let's see what happens over the holidays. Usually people get together. You start talking about the BTC. A lot more people are asking about crypto. And usually, those holiday gatherings, they end up kind of being bullish. More people end up buying. I would suggest, I'm assuming, okay, I don't have hard data here, but, or maybe the opposite could happen. You know what I mean? People get together in December and be like, hey, it didn't go so well. But I don't think the latter is quite probable. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going with the former. Shout out to Ryan. Good morning, sir. 2USD. Happy Friday, champ. Indeed. Happy Friday to you as well. Let me drop a bomb out here. I know I got one somewhere. I don't have it very close with my Stream Deck buttons, but I got it on right here. I got to click for it. Boom. Let me drop another one. Boom. Boom. Thank you so much to Ryan for the gratuity, guys. If you're feeling the champs live stream, if you're feeling the content, make sure you follow the leader over here. Ryan, drop some ducats in the bucket. It's greatly appreciated. Don't show up to the party empty-handed. That's what I've been saying for years now. It's bad manners. You don't want to show up to a party and not even bring some Coke, some soda. And I would say bring a little smoke or a drink or something. But Square says, I have PTSD of Crash on Christmas Day. Says Squares. That's a long time ago. Let's see, hopefully you got some gains during this year after last year's Christmas. It was a wild year, so hopefully you could have recovered. Let's see. Again, ICE is down, so let's look at what's booming. You got MDX. I like MDX. We were in and out of it, but I'm not that focused on it as of late. AVAX is making a lot of noise right now. AVAX is doing good. This is, I would say, the number one Ethereum alternative that's Ethereum virtual machine compatible, EVM compatible. Again, I like AVAX, but I don't use it as much because I do think that the fees are high compared to something like Phantom or even Matic, for that matter. CRO's back up against ETH, slightly 3%. Guys, I'm bullish on CRO and everything around it. Okay, I think CRO is corporate name brand. Like they're gonna put, in my opinion, it's like Binance. So I'm still in my position. My VVS, I've lost some yet. I'm not even sweating it. And why? How am I able to ride sometimes these positions and they lose 50%? Because I've said before, you got to find the right size position. Okay, you don't want to be playing musical chairs all the time because let me tell you, it's costly just to do transactions, to buy and sell. There's a cost with getting up out of your seat. Okay, there's a cost involved. You want to get out of your seat, there's a cost involved. Okay, so my strategy is don't be hopping around so much like a little bunny. Okay, don't be so funny bunny all the time, and make sure you get the right size position so that you can hold just in case it gets stormy. Okay, because listen, when it comes to CRO, VVS, and those under that umbrella, I'm still pretty bullish, and I don't think that it's dooming. Okay, I know how these things go. They go up, they go down. Listen, even BTC's had pullbacks of 70-75%, and then look, they keep going back. So this is my position. If I somewhat believe in the project, I think it's going to do good. I try to find that right size that I can weather the storm with. Okay, because you don't want to overinvest. Okay, because you overinvest, you get clapped. And then you underinvest, things go up, and then you try to start chasing it, and that's not good either. So when you come into a position, it's important to try to take the right size bite. Okay, not too big, not too small, and that depends on what your level, your risk tolerance level is, and also what the size of your portfolio is. You don't want to come in and take a 30%, 40% position on something right off the gate, and you don't even know much about it. Sometimes it may work, but usually it's probably not that smart of a move. I try to keep it. I don't want to really get more than like 20-25% into a play, although sometimes I have, and sometimes you got to get aggressive, and I get that. But that would be more advanced. Wandering, I see you, kaboom. Squares is here. Thank you again to Ryan Shore and the rest of the boomers. So you got CROs up, and then you got Phantom up against ETH. Let me check out Phantom's technicals against ETH. Neutral. So I'm still holding Phantom too. I think I got the right size position. My position on Phantom is more focused on the whole Tomb play. You know, Tomb is an algorithmically pegged coin to Phantom, and they're trying to peg it to Phantom for one Tomb, and then they got the other token T shares, what they're trying to peg to YFI, and it's been doing good. They got a billionaire behind it that's doing deals with Binance. I think Binance just added Phantom on their major exchange here, on their centralized exchange. Now there's a way to buy Phantom with fiat. So I'm still in that Tomb FTM play. 60-40. It's been treating me well. It's down. Obviously, it's down. Okay, but compare it to the price of Phantom, and it's not as down as the price of Phantom because of the rewards. Okay, so it's basically the same. It follows the price of Phantom, but then in the meantime, it's earning rewards. It's earning rewards, and then I'm reinvesting those rewards. So, in the grand scheme of things, let's say let's say Phantom's lost 40% of its bag, then I've lost less than 40% in my position because of the reinvestment. I don't know exactly what the math is, but I know it's less. So, and again, I think I have the right size position, and I'm not bearish. I'm not bearish on Phantom. I've been in the game long enough to see that things sometimes get clapped 40, 50, 50, 60, 70, even 80%. Listen, not too long ago, let's pull up not too long ago, Polygon, even myself was like, oh, it's getting sleepy for Polygon. It's kind of like, I don't know what's wrong with Polygon, guys. And look at now, it's charging again, and it's leading the charge. Let me see. I want to pull up the Polygon chart real quick, the Matic chart. You see its all-time highs, its low. And this is I think this is a good comp. Where is it? Number 15. It's been kind of stuck there between 15 and 20. Polygon Matic at $2. I mean, it's been higher too. I mean, don't get me wrong. We've been in Matic. We were one of the first ones in Matic out there. Up 29% in the past 30, doing good. So you can see the past 30 days is starting to awaken. But let's look at the past year, just so you could see. You see what I'm saying? It over the summer, it really put up some numbers. You see what I mean? And then it got sleepy at in the middle of the summer while other tokens started taking off. So back around here $1, and then would go back up to $1.30, then come back down to another $1.13. It was sleepy for a little while, and finally, the past 30 days, past 60 days, it's been putting on some more weight. Okay, all-time high 262, all-time low less than a penny over 2 years ago. So, I think Phantom will follow a similar trajectory, and I think it's actually stronger. So let's look at Phantom. And I would say, Phantom, maybe even Mover as well. And Harmony 1, that's another one. Check out that 1 year. Phantom did, similar, it kind of boomed more in October. You see what I'm saying? July, June, this is when in this area here, June, July, that's when Phantom went up. Then, Polygon. Polygon went up, and then it started getting sleepy. And then, boom, September, October, for the Halloween season, you had Phantom really putting on weight. And, it's kind of makes sense, like the whole event with that conference in the Middle East and Halloween with the Phantom theme. And, it, kind of dumped after Halloween, it kind of kept going. But listen, I think that what you're going to see here, in my opinion, with Phantom is a nice recovery, and you're going to see it go back over 3 Q1. That's what I would say. Okay, and because of that, I'm holding my bag. I don't think this is going to do him. Wandering says he's still bullish. We just need the prices to come back up, and it'll start printing again. Yeah. Listen, I am, guys. Sometimes you just you gotta sit down and wait. You know what I mean? You gotta sit down and wait. Okay, and that's what I'm doing with, especially with Phantom. Absolutely. Okay. Now, with the Niel coins, I'm still waiting, but I've been selling a little bit. It's obviously always reinvesting because it's on automatic. But every day, every 24 hours or 48 hours, I'll take a little bit off the top. You know what I mean? And you got to take that off the top somewhere. And yeah, that's a losing position. But sometimes instead of dumping it all, like DCAing, whether it be DCA buying or DCAing selling, ends up balancing things out. In my opinion. Let's see what else we got going on here. Shout out to the boomers. Any projects? I talked about some projects yesterday. The one that I joined was this Planet Quest. And there's a lot of people on this server, okay? And, you know, you got to jump through some hoops, verify your account, and all this other stuff. And it is what it is. And I got in there. I think some other people may have gotten in there as well. This game is not up and running yet. They're still whitelisting or whatnot. And you got to run through hoops. You got to run through a lot of hoops with some of these NFT projects. And they want you to, you know, suck up and kiss ass and, you know... We'll see. We'll see. So anyhow, let me show you guys the Planet Quest homepage. There's a little music or whatnot. And you can see embark on an intergalactic journey to discover and own unknown worlds between the stars of Planet Quest. You can join now. It has you verify your Discord, your email, and then you get like a free badge, Explorer insignia. Okay, so you know that's what I'm doing. And I can just, you know, there's a little referral link. If you invite your friends, you get like a more points. And then, you know, like I got 45 points. I'm 5 points away from an Explorer plaque. So whatever that is, I don't know. I'll share the link. At first, someone shared this link. I thought it was a little nefarious. So, you know, I responded in the chat. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Who are you? And the person shared it again. So I banned them. But I still checked it out. And, you know, I did a little research and I was like, oh, the project doesn't look bad. Like, let me see. So I ended up joining, you know. So it's not that I'm against people sharing links in the chat or whatnot. It's that before you come in hard with a referral link, make sure that you've shared and you've talked so that we know who you are. You got to be familiar. Okay. So there we go. Let me share this in the chat. So check that out. Let me turn this music off. Planet Quest, and you know, verify your Discord. Check that out, and then you can introduce yourself in the Discord. I'm trying to get these at least 50 points so I can get a little Explorer pack. I already got an insignia. I joined the Federation. There's 3 choices: Federation and some other, I don't know, but I joined the Feds. You get, I don't know why, but champ, we making mad gains over here in Drip from 28 to 90 in less than a week and a half during this bull. Earn 1% a day. Yeah, listen, you know, a lot of people are excited about Drip, you know, and shout out to those that are in it. You know, I feel like Drip is a little too MLM for me at this moment. And one thing you got to realize about Drip is that, yeah, 1% a day, but you're not getting your capital back. So you got to wait 300 days to break even. At 1% a day, you got to wait 300 days before you break even. Okay, yeah, there's other referral stuff and everything, but, you know, that's the facts, Jack. So yeah, I mean, it's been going, it's been doing well. You know, I'm not even hating on it. So shout out to the drippers out there and keep dripping. But you know, everybody say, oh, 1% a day. Yeah, great, 1% a day, but it's going to take you 300 days to break even on that. And in 100 days. Yeah, excuse me. You're wrong. You're right. 100 days. You're right. That was my bad. But yeah, 100 days. That's still like over 3 months. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not bad, but it's not as great as it's. You got to wait 100 days to see if you're going to break even. And a lot of people already broke even because this thing has been around for more than 100 days. But when things are MLM-ish like that, and it's been around for over 100 days, you're kind of getting late to the party, if you're asking me. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. You know, I've been around for a while to kind of see how these referral things work out. And, you know, it is what it is, guys. I'm not going to hate on it. But I definitely probably would have been more attracted getting in it in the first, few days. And then that being said also, is it really about the 1%? Or are you better off just getting the coin and holding? Because, those that grabbed the coin and held and didn't stake ended up winning more. So is it really about recruiting, or is it's if you're a real, maniac, you're like, yo, this is, booming, I'm going to take the coin. Same thing you could have done with BCC, with the Connect. If you don't remember, yeah, everybody was staking, doing the loans, including myself, and you're better off just taking the coin. So something to consider, The champ's going to give you his honest opinion, 1,000%. Let's see what else is booming out here, guys. So a little pullback, a little fake out. It seems like we were going to hit 50K, but, too little, too late. It looks like, we're going to have to wait for the setup till next week or maybe even till next year. You got Binance. I was looking at Binance too. And Binance, man, Binance is a steady horse, man. As much as I don't like Binance, I'm definitely using it. I've been farming with Binance and Jewel over there, making some gains, and that's been my top play. And Binance has held better. Binance has outperformed Bitcoin and ETH in the past few years. Now let's look at BNB against ETH. Woo! Strong buy. Don't sleep on Binance, guys. I'm telling you. I remember, who was it? There was like years ago, somebody used to come in the chat with the Binance, like always telling me now. Me, I'm an old school Bitcoin maximalist. I used to be all about the decentralization and the freedom aspect of crypto, the crypto ethos. That's really what brought me in. So I was kind of hating on centralized projects, not for nothing, BNB, and there used to be someone, I forgot. I'm going blank. What was his name in the chat? He would come in all the time and like, Champ, I'm telling you. So, I warmed up to it. This was years back, so I got a little position, and boy, he was right. I think it kept going and kept going and kept going. So, you're better off of holding Binance than Bitcoin or ETH the past few years. So, I don't forget that. And when I'm farming on Jewel, I was like, I want a blue chip to anchor this Jewel against. First thing I thought, I was like, let me get some ETH. But then I keep looking at Binance against ETH, and I'm like, you know what? Let me get that Binance. Boom. Not that I I want to hold Binance for the long term and everything, because I understand what's going on. That CZ and friends are pumping it. But, it is what it is, guys. Champ, you going to sack for the Pulse X? Probably. Wandering, probably. Yeah, more than likely. Absolutely. I got skin in the game. I did the sack for Pulse. And, they better get on it because, listen, the idea is good. The community's strong. Listen, I'm in it to win it. I threw a bag at it. I didn't limp in. I threw a bag. And, so I'm ready. But, each day that passes by, there's more and more projects, more and more stuff going. And it's like their influence is being diluted. You know what I mean? So let's see. Now, I kept saying this too, like, the probability of them launching during a bull market is lower than launching during a bear market. I feel like Richard wants to launch in a bear so that all the attention goes to him, because he's an egomaniac. It's what I'm guessing. I don't know the guy. Again, whatever. You shouldn't be talking about another man, but he puts himself out there, and we got skin in the game. So I'm gonna comment. A little cringy if you ask me, the way he moves. But, this is crypto, and some people, this is crypto where a Shiba coin went. So, sometimes it doesn't have to make sense. Best DeFi projects right now, says Daiki Ye. I don't know. Which ones do you like? I've been talking about them every day. That's like, are you into that? That's like coming in here and being like, do you like Bitcoin? Are you into crypto? Like, of course, the best. Are we talking about them? Like, and those things change every day. If you say, this is the best DeFi project, if you want to summarize it all in one sentence, then, you're trying to make it too simple. And, the best DeFi projects, I don't know, and I don't know what you mean by that. Are you talking about chains or just platforms within the chains? I don't know. But I talk about them all the time. I like the alternative to Ethereum's, the AVAX, the Phantom, the Polygons, and all the projects that are under those umbrella. Not all of them, but, the majority of that are in those ecosystems. Daiki says, I like the Ohm forks. I'm going to say that the Ohm forks have been very, very popular. They've been very trending. We even got into some forks even on Harmony One, like RVRS was a fork. And there's others. But I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like, that's more attractive for business to business than retail to, a retail thing. That Ohm fork is probably more attractive to actual platforms than there is to retail. You know what I mean? So, I feel like that, that's what it is. And plus, it's a little confusing for retail, the rebasing and all that. It's super. Let me be honest with you. I've tried a lot on rebase coins, but I've never hit like a good a good score on rebase coins. I've been in and out of them. I know about them. I don't know completely all of it. I see the trend, but it's looking more like it could be more for business to business than retail to consumer, or you know what I'm saying. But yeah, Daiki, yay. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but we talk about all this stuff in the Discord. If you want to go ahead and click the link, it's down below. I got a small Discord, less than a couple hundred people, and we share these things, and I talk about them, and that's what we do. We've been here for years, and we will continue to be here for years if the good Lord allows us to. Kaboom. Let me see what else is. So BNB, and you could call BNB a DeFi play too, because they have their own chain. What else is? Let's see, like the losers. The losers today are, who's losing big time today? Spell. We just talked about that. Spell and Ice, and then Hex. Hex is at 22 cents though. Okay, so is it that bad? Okay, let me see Hex. I remember Hex hitting like 12 cents the other day. Okay, yeah. That was the bottom for Hex, about 12 cents, yeah. I've been a sub for a while, but this is the first time I've tuned in for a live stream. Well, welcome back, and I'm glad that you're here for a live stream. Live stream is the majority of what we do here. I just been trying to aggregate and add little clips and have the Discord chat open. We haven't even had it for it's been less than a month. Couple weeks maybe, maybe a month the most, and we're here. So Hex is all right. I said that with Hex and this pulse chain thing going on, I believe that Hex should be the conduit between Ether and the pulse chain. I would say, if I were to set up a bridge with this whole pulse thing, I would prioritize Hex first. Okay, and that that could increase the demand for Hex. Of course, eventually there's going to be a bridge that supports multiple tokens. But if you start off with Hex at the very beginning, those that are trying to cash out from the tokens that they got, they're going to have to buy Hex to drive to bridge back to ETH, and the opposite as well. So that's what I would assume, and not to mention that you're going to get all the Hex stakes and all those Hex tokens duplicated as P-Hex once the pulse chain goes live. What else? So yeah, Hex is not a bad deal right now. I still got some Hex. I sold the majority of my Hex when it started dipping around 27 cents, 28 cents, and at a nice profit because I did acquire a lot of it around 12, 13, 14 cents. Things got bearish. It is what it is. But I think it's going to rebound. Do you know anything about EXRD claiming big things on their website? Never heard of them. EXRD, never heard of them. Everybody claims big things on their web. This is crypto. Everything is the next best project, the biggest thing that ever happened. It's like everything is the best idea, And I was saying this earlier as well, guys. You got to watch out for these Discords. A lot of fake social engineering going on. You know what I mean? Like you pull up to some of these Discord, you're like, oh, this thing is popping. A lot of that is fake. You get your DAP radar drop, says Radix. Illcryptmatic. No, I didn't. I don't have a VPN set up as of now, but I know that I saw what you responded, that you use some sort of VPN or whatnot. It looks like DAP radar is geo-blocking certain locations, for this airdrop, which is, come on, guys, But yeah, VPN is probably a tool that you need in your crypto kit. And I would probably say, if you're going to go so far as get the VPN, I'd probably just go ahead and pay for it, because you never even know. But there's plenty of free ones too. And I know that Brave Browser has one. I've tried using it, and I don't know if it always works. Radix Crypto, they're listed in a few places, says Christian. Yeah, I've heard of Radix, but not enough to really make me go research it. Usually, my threshold is like, one person talks about it, cool. If more than one person starts talking about it, then I'll start looking at it. But yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. So, I'll leave it in my in my random access memory. If you know what I mean. See if somebody else talks about it. Okay, that's about it, guys. I think we hit all the beats. If there's any other comments and questions, let me know. But what other projects are there? These NFT projects? Let me see if there's any other ones that... I'm still in humans. Most of these NFT projects, the floor has gone down with this bear market. So, I'm just going to hold. Like most things, the floor has gone down. The price has gone down. I'm going to hold this token. I like this project, Humans of the Metaverse. Let me show you their main screen. They already minted, and I got me an astronaut or whatnot. And they earn HOTM tokens daily. You don't even need to stake them. They just, you can go and claim them whenever you want. So depending on the job that you get. So each NFT comes with a job. And depending on the job that you get, you earn these HOTM tokens. And then the HOTM tokens are Humans of the Metaverse tokens, which are in-game tokens. So you'd be able to buy land with them and do, it's the token for the universe. And you earn it by having these NFT characters. And if you come over here, you hit HOTM, the $sign, you could read a little bit more about the project. They already started generating the tokens. The tokens are generated by holding the NFTs. And you can see there are all these different jobs. And so each NFT has a job. And you can see, if you're a pharmacist, you earn 10 HOTM per day. The top job earns 30 HOTM per day, and that's council members. There's only 35 council members. I got an astronaut, actually. They earn 29 HOTM per day, and there's only 11 astronauts in the entire universe. So, I'm pretty rare. So you could look, there's all kinds of different job roles. And apparently you're going to be able to play the game and boost your earnings somehow. I don't know all the ins and outs, but you guys may want to check that out. I'm excited about this game. I like it. I like the artwork, and I like the community. This doesn't seem like a fake community. There's a lot of engagement out there. There's a lot of people, but it's not like Two Pump. There's about 16,000 people. I've seen this thing go up steady. But some of these servers you pull up on, and they're like 100,000 people, and you're like, yo, where do these people come from? I didn't even see this on YouTube. Okay, this Humans of the Metaverse kind of whitelisted for this other Godot movement, this other server here, and you could see that it's the council. They whitelist people from Humans of the Metaverse. So if you own one of those NFTs, you can get whitelisted here. They haven't started minting yet. So let me go ahead and share this Discord with you guys. Invite people, and I should invite you guys to the HOTM one as well. Come check these out, guys, and let me know. I'm not in Godot, even though I'm in the Discord or whatnot, but like they haven't minted yet. So let's see if if they end up whitelisting me, and in this case it's called the red list. I'll maybe snag one up. But yeah, this is the one I'm involved in. That I have a NFT. I don't know anybody in this server or anything like that. Yeah, just as a disclosure, I'm not involved in any of these projects that I talk about. None. Okay, I don't know any devs. I don't know anybody. No one's thrown me anything under the table. The closest one to home that we've talked about is Gorgeous Gorilla Gangs, which is being developed by Dab Master J, who's been coming in and out of the chat. But he's another anonymous person that I know just from the chats. Like he didn't do anything special. I don't know him, so check that out. NFT Worlds is another one that I like. This one's the floor's gone to 1 ETH. They're going to compete with Sandbox, and all NFT World landowners are going to be airdropped WRLD tokens, world tokens, sometime in the next few weeks. Here's another one I'm looking at, Creeps. This one's pretty cool. This will allow you to stake these lizards and earn Illuminati money. And let's see here. Start here. Creeps.co. That's the website. Cold-blooded creeps. You may want to check them out. Am I sharing my screen? Yeah. So creeps.co, stake, upgrade, yield Illuminati, and that's what it is. So let me share this Discord too. Where is my chat? There it is. So yeah, I'm just inviting you guys to things that I'm looking at. And what else do we got? Oh, I just mentioned this too. They're doing their pre-sale here for these gorgeous gorillas today. You know that it was they found a flaw in the contract earlier this week, and they postponed the pre-sale for the gorgeous gorillas till today. And I believe it's, I want to say 0.06 Matic. I mean 0.06 ETH, which comes out to like 200 Matic or something. I forgot, but you may want to go over there. They're still whitelisting. They still got a small Discord server. You know, they're not botted out, or, you know, there's real people over there. So you could still get your whitelist or whatnot. I know for joining the Discord, they gave a few NFT airdrops in the form of videos. They did some music videos, and I got a free NFT video, and so did everybody else that got in early. And they're probably still doing that. So, you know, check that out, and let me show you the website. And this is later on tonight, I believe, like around 9 or something. You go in there and find the details. But this is the website. Let me show you guys. Gorgeous Gorilla Gang. You'll be able to, the pre-sales today, you'll be able to get one of these gorillas. And the gorillas will mate and give you, well, you'll also, I think you get a gorilla. Everybody that gets a gorilla 1 also gets dropped another gorilla 2. You can mate them. And then gorilla 3s are actual DAO tokens. So you'll be able to vote with that NFT in the NFT DAO that they're creating here. And that NFT DAO is going to be acquiring other NFTs and redistributing, buying or selling. And you know, it's like a community vault. Members who have direct voting rights on which NFTs will be held by the projects and more. So, you know, you join the fraternity, they're going to give to the gorillas or whatnot. And go check them out. Let me share their Discord again, or if I haven't. So check them out, guys. And that's later on tonight. And that's about it, guys. I think we hit all the beats. Come join the champagne room over here. Shout out to Cryptmatic, Crypto Jules, the rest of the people in the chat. Shout out to Poison. He actually came across this play. And let me talk about it too, because this one's pretty attractive. This is Paint Swap. Paint Swap is launching their NFT collection tomorrow. These will allow you to claim a portion of the marketplace sales and future utility. Will probably sell out quickly. Collection of 2,048, and they're 200 Phantom each. And shout out for Poison for letting us know. There is no whitelist, and these will probably sell out quickly, is what I'm assuming. So if you go over here, let me show you guys. Let's go to the website, check it out, or at least their Medium article. Oh, they're called Beardies. Okay, so let me go ahead and share this. You can read a little bit about it. And this is called Announcing Beardies. After many months of hard work, we're excited to announce our unique avatar and utility NFT collection. Beardies are the second NFT collection from PaintSwap. Beardies are next generation art pieces with 105 unique traits. Only 2,048 will ever exist. You can see kind of how they look. But Beardies will be able to claim 3% of decentralized PaintSwap NFT marketplace fees, provide access to secret Discord channels, and more. Okay, so 200 FTM. And this is at what time? 17th of December, 2200 UTC, which is probably around 5 p.m. Eastern. You may want to, Google that, but it's at Paint Swap Finance. Let me share this over here in the chat. Thanks again to Poison for this play. I appreciate that. Paint Swap. You could read about that. Let me share that article too in the chat, even though he did, but boom. There you go. All right, guys. That's about it for today. I appreciate all you maniacs. I'll be back tomorrow. Or no, I won't. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I'm going to take it off. I usually take the weekend off. The champ is a family man. I'll be back on Monday. And shout out to the maniacs out there. Let me know if anything changes, if there's anything special, I'll pop up on you guys. But in the meantime and in between time, I'll be on the Discord. I'll continue to do the good crypto research and continue to walk this path towards 7 figures and beyond. Shout out to all the boomers. Thank you for tuning in. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Your favorite Chad's dad, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Give me my bomb. Where's my bomb? Kaboom!